And here we are. Another Patreon question answer video. First question. What 80s reference do I still reference today? I'm a big fan of the movie The Princess Bride, and there's a bunch of quotable lines in The Princess Bride, but the one I used to quote, and I still do, is right when Wesley is taken by Humperdinck. And he says he's going to take him to jail and everything else, and Wesley looks at him and does like a tight smile and says, "We are men of honor. Lies do not become us." And I thought that was just the coolest thing as a kid to say. It was like the ultimate fuck you to somebody. I took it to heart, and I would say it to myself over and over again. You know, thinking about things, meditating on what I was doing. Next question. What's an unsolved mystery event that I recall? This is a great Anna. She gave me an example in her own life of some strange phenomenon that happened. And if I had a similar one. There's a bunch. There's a lot of weird supernatural things or things that to this day I can't explain. Let's go with when my father passed. And when I went to my mom and my father's small little house in the middle of nowhere, we discovered there were 53 knives hidden all across the complex. Small ones, pocket knives. They were open, a letter opener that was sharpened with a diamond letter sword sharpener. A lot of Bowie knives, a tomahawk. And to this day, I don't understand why he did that. Why it wasn't just a couple of things, but there were just so many knives hidden in all kinds of places in the house. I'd like to know one day. I plan on doing some more research in the decades to come. What is the first poem or short story you created? Poems, it happened so long ago, the beginning of writing poems. But let's go with short story. I really didn't write short stories until college, when I took a short story class with Amy Bender, who is phenomenal, and you should absolutely read her work. Her first work of short stories, A Girl in a Flammable Skirt, is a classic. And so is her novel, A Different Sign of My Own, also a great one as well. But any of her stuff, you can just pick it up, and it's just self-contained, and it's absurd, and it's just wonderful. So for me, my first short story I wrote for her was based on a bit of history on my mom's side of the family. There was an ancestor of mine who had taken ill, and they had pronounced him dead, and did the novenas for him, which is like a 9-day period of mourning. And so he was in his coffin, lying in state there while they were praying, and he got up. And everyone freaked out, and in the process, one woman stated it was a friend of his, and they ended up getting married. And so I wrote a fictionalized version of that, and it felt, for the first time, writing a short story, like it stuck, like there was something tangible and something engaging about the writing of it. Last question. What is your favorite Halloween candy? I'm a sucker for peanut butter cups. I will not stop eating them if you put them in a nice little row in front of me. Reese's peanut butter cups, Trader Joe's, those fancy ones you get at Starbucks. I love peanut butter, and I love chocolate, and I love cups. Put them all together, they're mine. Have a wonderful Halloween. Here are some questions for me to you. What's a non-essential skill you've always wanted to have? You know, pool shark, juggling, being able to tell when it's going to rain. Let me know. How will you use your extra hour that you've earned when daylight savings time ends this Sunday? Besides sleeping. Right below. Thanks, guys.